This is Jonathan Nagger of If Pro Boxing Fans, joined by Dean Whyte and Alfie Clegg. Alfie Clegg, you're on the bill this Saturday in Wembley. First of all, tell us about the man to your left. He's had you on a lot of the Black Box Global shows down at Tolworth. Made your name there, and now you're on a big show here.
Yeah, listen. We like I said, we won the IBO Youth World Title February last year. It's all good. But Dean's my pal. Do you know what I mean? Like, he's my manager, he's my promoter, but he looks after me. We talk daily. We've been on holiday together. He comes to all my birthdays. We go to his birthdays. He's family to me.
Dean, do you echo that?
Yeah, no, you know, like he said, I just echo. He's my guy anyway, man. Everyone knows anyway. We, like you said, we travel. You know, we go to each other's family functions. I support him, and we've navigated his career to now, and we're looking to navigate from here and beyond. But this is a big platform, big step up. You know, Argentinians, they're known punchers, and they come and they have that, you know, that South American vibe and their energy, and they come with the chili, the pepper, you know, the fire. So, you know, Classy Clegg, the dancer, the boxer, needs to be on fire on Saturday night and announce himself to UK and world boxing. Even though we push his name out there, people got to see the true testament of his skill and his boxing ability, and hopefully he'll rise to the occasion on Saturday night and deliver. By no means, I think this guy's record, we shouldn't reflect him, you know, that he's got a couple of losses. You know, these guys, you know, historically, you know, fight, you know, 10 rounders, 8 rounders, like in their debuts and second fights, and I don't know where it's going on the water over there, but you know, look, they made the stern stuff. Hopefully, you know, if Alfie times it right, he can box, he can walk him onto a shot. Alfie's a boxer, dancer. If he needs to fight, he can fight. He boxes, you know, he does his stuff. If you've watched the tour, so you've seen when he's had to dig deep, he's done it. So I think Saturday is a hard fight, but look, hopefully he makes it easy and looks easy, and the people are overwhelmed and happy with his performance.
When I went to one of your Tolworth shows, I said to you, he reminded me of Sonny Edwards, with that kind of style. Yeah, talk to us about his style.
Yeah, no, stylistically, I know what you mean. There's a similarity, and it's a great name to be compared with. Sonny Edwards is, as a flyweight, is a legend, especially in the UK and world boxing. He's done tremendous for the flyweights and putting that flyweight category on the map, especially in the UK. So hopefully Alfie can follow his ink in that step and deliver, and you know, rise to the occasion and be in big fights across the pond and in the UK. You know what I mean? It's definitely someone to look up to, because like I said, he's a solid fighter. Obviously we know he loves to the fire, but that kid there's a special talent, and obviously he's at the beginning of his career, and Sonny was more towards the end. Not taking anything away from him, because that kid's a special talent, and I knew that was always going to be a hard fight, and he done the job and he got a stoppage. But Sonny, he definitely brought big time boxing to the flyweight, super flyweight division for the UK. You know what I mean?
Alfie, like I say, I looked at you and I was like, this looks like Sonny Edwards boxing. Tell us about your style and what fans can expect Saturday night.
Listen, like I said, I'm a dancer. Dean just said it then. I like dancing, I like showboating, I like going off my reactions, I like having my hands down, taking risks, but it's exciting at the same time. We've got a tough opponent, we've got someone coming down from heavier weight. He's coming down 2 weights, I've got to go up a weight. So we've got to be safe, but I'm still going to showboat, I'm still going to do what I do. Boxing is boxing, you've got to have a bit of flair, you've got to have something about you, otherwise you're going nowhere. Just, you know, listen, like I said, I wish I was up here earlier talking, blagging a little bit and giving it a bit of flair, because, you know, but hey-oh, listen, but yeah, you can expect fireworks Saturday night. Like I said, we've got a good opponent. Let's go perform. Listen, it's all about this. You know, we've had 3 weeks notice, we've sold hundreds of tickets, we're going to go, we're going to perform, and we're just going to go do the business, and that's it.
What are your goals for this year?
Big things. We're going to push on, we're going to fight for the Commonwealth silver couple of months' time, see what Dean's plans are and his ideas. Like I said, I listen to Dean closely. He's got the right plans for my career. Him and Xavier have got the right plans, and what they say I do. There's no rush. I only had 20 amateur fights, remember, and listen, we're learning on the job, so every day we're learning.
And equally, just to say, he said 20 amateur fights. They were probably like schoolboy fights, is that correct?
They were schoolboys. I've never
senior or elites, so he had a long time off out of boxing, so you know, it was good that he's come back. He's still a young man. He's got a lot of learning to do and living to do. So in terms of boxing living, he needs to garner experience. But Saturday night, this is an opportunity for him to now walk out there, embrace the atmosphere in a big fight occasion, and just suck it up and then enjoy the moment and the occasion.
Is this like something you want to do with your fighters, build them up on your show and then get them on big TV shows?
Absolutely. This is what I've said from the beginning. This is always, it might be a little bit earlier than anticipated, probably because, I still feel like we've still got a few little learning moments to do. But look, this is a fight and the opportunities came a little bit earlier than expected, but we need to go out there now and seize the moment, seize the opportunity.
And Alfie, obviously, you've been with Dean since like the beginning. Was it, knowing what he's an established name in the scene now, I think you won't mind me saying, you've got good contacts. How important is it having Dean by your side, because he knows guys in Sky and DAZN, etc.?
Listen, he's built my whole career up, you know what I mean? So he's built my whole career. Him, Black Box, like I said, we're pals. I ring him up, we speak, we're normal, we're banter, and he's brung me to a lot of occasions, he's brung me around a lot of people, introduced me to a lot of people, and I'm forever grateful. With my supporters, his connections, everything building, they can't keep turning us away, man. You know what I mean? I've got amazing fan base. I've got an amazing gym. We built a gym in my back garden where I train hundreds of kids, and like I said, we've got kids, adults, we've rehabilitated,
yeah.
Kids who have been bullied, or kids who have got autism, or adults who have come from drug addiction and alcohol addiction. Like, we're changing life, so we're doing the right thing. I'm living the dream by doing what I'm doing right now, and all these fights are going up. I love it.
It's more important is what you love. So he's not actually working because he does it for the love of the sport and the love of the kids and the love of his community. And we want to big up Zav. I know we didn't mention him yet. I know you was kind of nearly getting there, but you kind of missed it. But big up Zav. He's obviously the big integral part of our team. We all together work together, and we bring success for Alfie. And Alfie's been with Zav for maybe a year and a bit now. So obviously he's changed his style and had to relearn and do stuff. So big up for Zav, for all the work he's putting in and getting us into this position as well. Because as a team, we collectively all play our part to get this stuff done. Do you know what I mean?
Let me just ask you guys about a couple of the fights coming up. Start with you, Dean, Dubois and Parker. What's your thoughts on that?
That's a real solid fight, man. Daniel's become a real wrecking ball under Don Charles. I think he's blossomed and he's come out of the woodworks. When he lost to Joe Joyce, everyone had him as a quitter, and I didn't even think there was going to be a way back for him, to be honest. And now he's, was it WB? Is he WBA world champion, or is he WBA world champion, or is he WBO? Which one is Daniel?
IBF.
Is it IBF? Oh, sorry, my bad. Fuck, that shows what I know about boxing. But anyway, he's done a great job coming back and rallying back, and he's beat some solid fighters. Joseph Parker is another man. There's two guys I would say that's had a resurgence. Daniel Dubois, Joseph Parker. Both had great wins. Against, he's had Zhang, he's had Deontay Wilder, and on the other cusp, he's had loads of good wins as well. I think this is a real crossroads fight. Daniel Dubois, in terms of power punching, he is the bigger puncher. Great jab, solid jab, great right hand. But Parker is an elusive, good boxer, counter puncher, speed. So I think we're in for a great fight in that matchup. I couldn't call who's going to win, and I don't want to keep going against the grain. I always back against Daniel Dubois, and I told him this the other day. I said, always back against you, and you seem to fucking pull it out of the bag and win. Credit to you, you know what I mean? So this time I'm going to sit on the fence. I like Joseph, I like Daniel, and may the best man win.
Alfie, can you call that fight?
Yeah, like I said, listen, I think Dubois has just done nothing but improve. And obviously, Parker, listen, it's going to be a great fight. It's going to be a great fight. I can't call it. I really can't. I haven't sat down and even thought about it, to be honest. I think it's going to be a cracking fight, but I haven't looked too deep into it yet. But like I said, Dubois, he shocked the world. He done what he did to AJ, and really, I didn't really expect that at all. Do you know what I mean? Like I said, after the fight with Joyce, I was like, do you know what? It's a little fight for AJ. But Dubois made some noise. He done his business. And it was great, it really was.
What about Beterbiev, Bivol too?
I think Bivol done really well in the first fight. I thought it was a very close fight. The only thing is, I can't say his name, I can't even pronounce it, but Beterbiev, he just looked strong, didn't he? He was just hunting down, he was walking.
Coming.
Although he was getting caught with shots, he weren't moving. Do you know what I mean? Whereas Bivol was getting hit and he was moving, or it looked more of an impact. I think if Bivol boxes and just maybe stays a little bit stronger and sits down a little bit more, I think he could get the victory for sure.
Yeah, but then the thing is, if he sits down too long, he gets countered and he gets attacked by the big old punching bruiser.
Yeah.
So it's obviously, it was a razor thin fight anyway. It could have gone either way, most people said. To be honest with you, I can't even really recall the fight too much. I think I did watch it, but my brain can't go back and kind of recollect. But look, I mean, it's always going to be a razor thin. When you got two elite guys, top tier guys operating at that kind of level, it's always going to be, you know, matter of who likes what and what you prefer. The pressure fighter, the back foot boxer, do you know what I mean? So let's see what he does. Maybe if he holds his foot a little bit more in this fight, and then maybe he could get the nod if it goes all the way, because if he holds his feet a little bit. They just probably liked Beterbiev's, Beterbiev, whatever you want to call him, pressure and his power punching.
Lastly, Ben Eubank, thoughts?
Great fight for UK boxing fans. It's a fight that's been on the card for some time, you know what I mean? Both guys, cool, good guys. I think it's going to be a great fight, you know. Let's see it cross the line though, because obviously we was that close last time for it to get in, it got called off. Let's see what happens, you know what I mean? I make no predictions. I like both guys. I know both guys are like, yeah, getting it's too much fence sitting. I think it's because I'm sitting on this. It's like you know, I'm on the fence too much. Shit, man, I need to get out there and say someone's going to get their ass knocked the motherfucking out. But anyway, I don't know who it is, but I like both guys and I wish them all the best, make a lot of money, get out of them safe and out of the ring to their families.
What's your thoughts on this rehydration clause?
Bag of nonsense. I think it's all nonsense. Too much politicalness, and yeah, I don't know. I don't know anything about it, but I think it's hard for obviously the bigger man having all these clauses in the contract, because it's not gonna help Eubank at all. So yeah, I don't know. I think but it is what it is. Look, if his team got it in there, obviously they worked hard to do that. You know, that might be a pivotal thing in the fight. If you look at Eubank last time, he nearly killed himself to make weight. Did you see him? And when they was actually clashing, how gaunt he was, and yeah, he was really lacking of energy, lacklustered. So I don't know. I don't really like that because it could be detrimental and harmful to fighters. But look, it is what it is. It's not my business. I'm not going to make all them millions. I'm here broke. Those guys are making the money. You know what I'm saying? I'm the mouthpiece. I'm just talking.
Alfie, what about you? Who do you think wins?
Listen, like I said, like Dean said, I want to see it over the line first. The rehydration clause, how true is that? What's going to go on with that? That could play a massive difference in that fight. Listen, Ben's strong. He's forward. He's attacking. Eubank's been in the game a long time. He's tough. Everyone knows that. I'm not going to call no predictions on it. If it goes down to rehydration clause, then I don't think Eubank's going to be too well, because listen, it's crazy. Do you know what I mean?
Down the stretch, it could be. Yeah, down the stretch, it could affect him. But let's see what happens, man.
Yeah. Well, guys, appreciate your time, Alfie Clegg and Dean Whyte. Just tell everyone where to follow you.
I'll let you start quickly.
Alf Clegg on Instagram, Alfie Clegg on Facebook, YouTube, all of that. We've got everything going. Team Clegg, Classy Clegg, or just type it in, you'll see us. Thank you very much for your time.
Dean Whyte on Instagram. I think there's a couple other Black Box Global page. Check it out. And check out February the 22nd. We're back with a big bumper stacked card, Southern Area title, English final eliminator for what's his name, Ahmed Hatibi, Aaron Prosper.
Good fight.
Great fight. It's going to be. If you're interested, DM for tickets. Let us know. But you know, we've got a stacked card. It's going to be explosive.
That's at Tolworth Recreation Centre.
As always, that's the home of Black Box Global, baby.
There you go, Dean. Alfie, appreciate your time.